Okay, so today I'm going to talk about top classroom technology resources and how to get your kids started. So this is a little bit of some top websites I found and some top apps that I found through my program. Just to start you off with a little quote, it says, "If we teach today as we taught yesterday, we rob our children of tomorrow." So one thing I always tell myself is that I want to use technology in my classroom. I don't want technology to take over my classroom, but if we don't use it, we're kind of robbing them of that because that's what our world is revolving around right now. So number one, the first thing that on a helpful website is Google Drive. I talked about Google Drive a lot last presentation, but I did a screenshot. This is what my K-team and we have a Google Drive. These are what our folders look like. We have organized folders for every occasion. We have seasons, we have everything. So if we ever come up with an activity, we always drag them in there. So Google keeps all your files in one place. You have all your information stored online, so you can access it wherever. So like when we used to use our H drive, you had to be at school to access it, or our T drive. You can access this wherever and on any device. You get free storage space and capability to share with anyone, so you can collaborate with whoever has an email address. You have lots of privacy settings, so I know a lot of people worry that it's online, but there are a lot of privacy settings with it. It has automatic saving, conversions, and can link up with any Google site. So docs, slides, forms, anything like that. So Google Drive is my number one resource because a lot of what I'm going to teach you guys later on always connects back to Google Drive. Because I always save any resource I have to Google Drive, personal and work. Symbaloo. Now those of you who know me, Symbaloo is like my number one website that I use in my classroom. Symbaloo is a way that you can organize all of your links. So any video that I have, any resource that I have my home screen basically looks like this on my smart board at all time. So for our color weeks the last couple weeks, I've had all my color videos up here. And all I have to do is I just go click it and it automatically shoots it to YouTube. And I'll show you a little bit of what that looks like. So you can keep all of your icons in one place. You can create new boards for different months, subjects, or themes. I have a board that's just transition songs. I have a board that's just brain breaks. So I don't have to have a million tabs open at the top of my computer. I just click those icons and it just opens right away. And it doesn't open in a new tab unless you want it to. You can arrange in any order that makes sense to you, and you can create helpful links to videos. So, like I said, YouTube is compatible, and a lot of apps are compatible. So these are like little icons. You can change the pictures that can help you with that. And you can help your desktop and tabs stay open. So one thing I'm gonna give you guys a little inside, please don't make fun of me or hold it against me. I have my own YouTube account for my program. And so any website that I've ever had to go in depth and research, I have a tutorial video. I've been keeping this a secret. But I was like, I might as well share it with you guys. So I'll give you guys this link, but I'm gonna go ahead and you guys, this is a tutorial to how to get it set up. So I used another resource I'll teach you guys in a little bit to show you how to do it. So I'll send you guys this, and if you want more information, you can just watch the video, and hopefully it makes sense. I haven't watched it in a while. Next one is Seesaw. Now, I'm an advocate for Seesaw. I'm a Seesaw ambassador. But one thing I want to talk about today is Seesaw activities, because I've become really familiar with Seesaw activities. We all know that Seesaw is where we communicate with parents. We all know that it's something we can post pictures, we can post things, but Seesaw activities is one of my favorite parts. So right here, this is what it would look like on Seesaw activities. If I go ahead and click, open Seesaw. Seesaw activities is a little button, you'll see a little button at the top, you'll click activities. And if we browse the activity library, here's the activity library. They have so many things that are already made for you. So if I want to do beginning sounds, here are all these beginning sounds activities that are already made for you. So you can assign this to your kids. You can click on it and you can assign it to your kids. And so when your kids log into their Seesaw, it'll be on there for them and they can click it. And the best thing is that, this is what I love about it. So you can share it once you click on it and you like it. Come on. not from you. So when you share it, yes, I'm gonna share it. He was giving me different options yesterday. Share with one class. Students will sign in, the students can respond to it, and I can view the activity. Now, some of the activities, it's not showing it on this one, but you can go ahead and click on it, and it'll tell the kids, it'll give a video and a recording of the instructions. So I'll find one and I'll send you guys the link to it, but the kids will click on it and it'll explain to them what their activity is, so you don't even have to explain it to them. It'll already be assigned, you'll click on it, they'll listen to what they're supposed to do.
And then do you get some kind of feedback on whether they did it or how they did
Yes,
on it?
so then after they do it, so down here it says 0 responses, 0 waiting for approval. After they do it, they upload it to their Seesaw page, and then I'll have to approve it before it gets posted to their parents. So Seesaw Activities is amazing if you've never checked it out. I would just recommend you exploring with it a little bit.
All grade levels or more?
All grade levels. All grade levels. You can even filter it to do certain grade levels on there. So right now mine only shows kindergarten things.
Danny, do you do that as like a center in your room, or do they do that at home?
Yeah, so my plan for this year is that starting probably, I would say November, I'm gonna have a Seesaw activity every couple weeks that they have to do as a center. So whenever they're in their iPad center, they have to at least get the activity done. So that's my goal for this year. The next one is Screencast-O-Matic. So what you guys saw me doing a little while ago was Symbaloo. And I took a screenshot of my phone, or of my computer, and you guys were watching me do what I was doing on my computer. So this is something that I wanted to show you guys just because I think this is a great way to introduce an app or something to your students that they have to do independently. So if you record yourself, your screen, and show them how to log on to a website, how to play an app and something, and you record it ahead of time, your students can just watch the video and you don't have to sit there and explain step by step how to do it. And you can say, well, go back to the video that I recorded. So I recorded a video for my students of how to upload to Seesaw.
That's our app where we can post to our parents and post to Miss Lawrence. When you first log in, you're going to get this screen. It has 3 buttons. This one says I'm a teacher, this one says I'm a student, and this one says I'm a family member. You are a student, and it's going to give you 2 reminders right here with 2 little emojis.
So I won't make you
going to click.
suffer through that. But that's what you guys would have to use for your students to introduce something. So I would do this with an app even as well, because some apps you can access on your computer, but this is for your desktop only.
Does that have a time limit for recording?
No, I had to do a presentation last year for one of my courses, and it was an hour and a half long. So.
And then when you're done with it, how do you upload it?
So there's several ways that you can save it. You can save it to your desktop. You can automatically upload it to YouTube. You can save it as I think an MP4, several different ways, or you can upload it straight to the drive when you do that. So, and you can have 3 different options. So I have just the screen. You can do just a video of recording yourself on your computer, or you can do a like a video within your screen. So it would have like a video of me talking down here as I'm showing the kids. So there's 3 different options to do with it. This website is saved. It's just screencast-o-matic.com, and it just automatically runs to your desktop. So, Telegami. I don't know if anybody's ever heard of Telegami. Telegami is kind of like your own Bitmoji/emoji that talks. The free version doesn't have very many customizations, but it definitely works. This is another one that I did a whole research project on and talked about. One thing that would be cool is if you're gone. If you plan ahead of time and you have a substitute, recording a message for your kids and playing, or you can have a message playing for your kids of how to upload something or something like this. So this was something I did a while ago. Come on. Through my class. Wow. Let's see.
Danny Moore is here. I would love to use Telegami in my classroom to engage my
But they talk
kindergartners in a
with
fun
your
and unique way.
mannerisms and
I know it
everything.
would be a great way to give instructions during transition time, on their iPads in center time, and as a way to hook a lesson, or even send a fun message when the substitute teacher is in our room. I can't wait to explore more.
Okay, so there's a lot of different ways that you could use Telegami as well. The next one, QR codes or QR reader. If you want your children to be independent, having QR codes up and displayed for them and ready to go for them would be a really good way for them to access these apps. So if you record a screencast-o-matic that I showed you earlier, if you record a Telegami, you can save it as a QR code. Down here I have a little link, and like I said, I'm sending this presentation to you. QR code generator. All you have to do is you just have to paste the address into the QR code and it automatically makes it for you. And so let's say they create something, they drop it to the drive, you want to make it as a QR code and you want to hang it in the room, and they can scan it and automatically access it. So like I said, there's lots of different ways that you can have your students be independent without you there, and you can create things ahead of time for them, instructions on how to do apps, how to do websites, things like that. I'm gonna go back because I think I skipped a page. I skipped this one. This one is Powtoon and Biteable. These two are really fun. These are apps where you use to create videos. They're interactive videos. This is my favorite assignment that I have to do through my program because I love creating these kinds of things. So I'll show you a couple that I've done in the past. Let's see.
Resource for technology.
So here is my
This is a
instructional video
resource that is
that I can
great
teach you how to
for
do it.
Students, it is great. It has been great for me.
And then the second link should be a video that I've done. Yeah. So this is a Powtoon that I've created. So the video is completely interactive. The kids love it. I was able to share a lot of things that I learned differently with my colleagues by using the video. And then Biteable is a lot of the same. This is Powtoon again. But I'll show you, no, I won't. Biteable is a lot of the same, but it's a little bit more interactive. Like you have little characters that move around in your video when you do that as well. So those are a lot of the resources that I've figured out and I've used. And one last thing, I have used ISTE standards throughout my entire program. I don't know if you've ever explored them at all. They're just like Common Core standards, but they're for technology only. So they break it down for educators in these different categories. You're a designer, a collaborator, a citizen, a leader, a learner, an analyst, and a facilitator. So you have those different things. They have the standards broken down for you that shows you what they expect you to do in your classroom nowadays. But the website also has a lot of different resources for technology, help, advice, anything like that. So if you ever need any more standards or anything incorporated into your classroom, that would be a really good resource to have. So, any questions? Like I said, I will be sending this to you guys. No?